Today is finally the day. I got my Heatwave booster box, and I get to open it up with all you guys. Is what I would be saying if it wasn't stolen. That's right, you heard right. Some stinky little sneaky rat just had to gnaw his way into my box to get his cheese. My cheese. So this went from a cool video of me cracking packs, cracking a cold one with the boys, to me bitching about what the fuck is happening to the hobby. I was actually really upset about this. I was all excited to get off of work. I got a little update saying my box is home. I get to come home. I get to open the box. And yeah, it wasn't cheap. To some people, maybe it was, but it's a few hours of work for me, so that sucks. I don't know why scammers can't go back to sneakers or any of the other hobbies. Why do you gotta touch Pokemon? Why can't you just leave Pokemon alone? A fun little kid game for us 30-year-olds to collect. I thought I was safe with this buy. I can't go in stores and get packs anywhere. You can't really find much online, so I thought, hey, I'll pre-order this. It's got to come in. Well, it didn't. So I really don't know if it was the shop's fault. I don't think it was. I think someone actually legit broke into my box or during transit because my girlfriend was home and it's inside the gate and there's cameras. And by the way, I work at FedEx. FedEx delivered it. I know the guy who delivered it. He wouldn't have broken into this. So yeah, I think it was somewhere along the transit from Japan or something. But yeah, I don't know, man. Well, at least I can still get my singles, right? I can still get my singles. Wait, hold on. What does that say? Oh, cool. I ordered Charmander, and I got Mimikyu. Not the same card. Mimikyu, the shiny Mimikyu, is actually worth more, which, thanks. I don't care about that, though, because I wasn't going to sell it. I wanted the card. Because, like I said, I wasn't going to sell it. I just wanted the damn card. So, at this point, I honestly think it's easier and safer to buy. No joke. Because at least when I go to my I know what I'm going to end up getting. Yeah, that's it. You heard it here first. Pokemon is turning me to. That's it. I'm becoming an addict now. I'm going to hit up my old dealer, check on him and see how he's doing. All because of this. Yep. No, but seriously. Back when I was a wee lad, it seemed like everybody was helping each other out, helping each other trade, having fun. And now it just seems like everybody's gatekeeping or trying to screw each other over. Yeah, I don't know. There's a few, well, like a couple cool guys I've met so far, but for the most part they're all just kind of stinkers. Yeah, when I first got back into this, I started my adventure of collecting on Facebook Marketplace, where I met a couple people. The first one being a guy who knew that I was new back into this, and I had some cards I was trying to get rid of because I wanted to sell them and buy some that I actually wanted. And then I meet the guy, and he seems pretty cool, and you know, he's got a lot of followers and stuff, so I'm just like, oh, this guy's got to know what he's talking about. But then come to find out, he kind of screwed me, and so I meet him. I told him, you know, hey, I'm new back into this, probably a big mistake. Probably knew he was going to take advantage of me. And so I was like, yeah, he was like, what do you want to sell these for? And I was like, hey man, I trust you, you know, give me the price of what these are going for. And he's like, oh yeah, no problem. I wouldn't screw you, or he didn't say I'm not going to screw you over, but he's like, I'm reasonable on my prices. I wouldn't like lowball you. And I was like, cool, man. Yeah. Pick which ones you want and then let me know what you want them for. I was like a little skeptical at first, but he seemed like, you know, he knew what he was talking about. He busted out the big binder with all the big boys, and he was basically just like, you can trust me.
You trust me, right? You can trust me? Just trust me.
So I did. And then sold him the cards, and you know, I wasn't really upset about that because yeah, I was going to sell them anyway and I was going to make money and get what I wanted, but I looked it up later and he kind of lowballed me around $40 for all the cards I did, which isn't a whole lot, but trust me, after that amazing encounter, I ended up meeting up with another guy. Well, not meeting up. I wrote a guy on Facebook because he was selling these cards that he had for a ridiculously low price. And we were talking and exchanging info for a while. Come to find out, he was like, oh, my post is in LA, nowhere near you. I was like, oh, that's fine. Forget this deal. No biggie. I'll move on. And he's like, no. You can just Venmo me. Venmo me. This isn't a scam. And you will get your cards. And I was like, no, I'm good, man. I'll keep looking. Like a week goes by, go back online. This dude is selling in my area now. Don't know how. Teleported, Goku style. And I try to write him again and meet up with him. And he's, yeah, we'll meet here. Only to never meet up. And then I finally ask him, hey, I'm looking at his profile picture and it's the same one as the other guy from LA. And I'm like, hey, aren't you that guy from LA? And he's like, nope, you got the wrong guy. Now I'm like looking through my screenshots of everything, and I was like, no, you're the same guy. You don't ever want to meet up, but you're willing to Venmo for these cards, so bye-bye. Not catching this guy, not pulling a fast one on this guy right here. So with those two bad interactions and my booster box being stolen and a card I received that wasn't the card I bought on eBay, I was kind of having doubts and being a little worried about getting into this again, and it just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, I guess. And then I just felt like I was like cursed by the card gods, and then I remembered a long time ago, maybe I am cursed. My dad traded our neighbor, did a really bad trade. I mean, he kind of screwed this poor like 12-year-old neighbor over. He gave him some like random common for like a hollow Blastoise, and I think that curse just followed me. I mean, I didn't even do anything. Like, I just reaped the reward. I was like, oh cool, I got this card. And my dad's like, that's right, I'll do the trade from now on. And it's just been following me ever since. I think it's absolute bullshit. Cursed. The more I look into this hobby, the more I see scams happening everywhere. A big one being ripping ships. I have bought off Whatnot before, and I felt extremely lucky to get the item or receive the item that I actually bid on.
I need money for Greninja. Manaphy! Gotta go. Thank you so much, Nelson, for your first purchase. Wing Vortex.
Apparently that does not happen to a lot of people. It also just happens to not people who are bidding on Pokemon cards. It happens to people bidding on football cards, apparently, and just other topics.
No protection. That's not what I bought.
Some of these people that get screwed over from Whatnot I've seen just go right back into it, bidding again on another stream. It's kind of like they're just like, oh yes, punish me, yes, here, take my money. I don't like throwing my money away, so I think it's just like an addiction. I mean, I see the appeal. You know, you roll up, you got a bunch of people bidding together, all talking, cracking a cold one with the boys. But it's just not worth it's not worth wasting my money. And just, yeah. I'm just kind of like, where do we go from here? Like, who is going to fix all this? I mean, you order boxes online, they get stolen, you can't find packs anywhere, you buy stuff from Whatnot or other people on eBay, you don't get what you bought. And I'm not trying to be like all negative Nancy Drew over here. I still enjoy it. Getting what I actually enjoy it when I get what I actually ordered coming in. You're just still taking a risk. It just kind of sucks. I mean, but 1 out of 50 cards I bought, being a bad one, is a pretty good odds still. I think the only like real official way to get something legit and knowing what you're going to get is a card show. Just the thing with card shows is they're not always in your area and they're on certain dates, so you got to plan it out, making it a little harder. But yeah, I don't see this stopping anytime soon, especially with Destined Rivals dropping. People are already flipping out over that, and it's not even out yet. So if you thought the prices were bad now, they are just going to be blasting off again. You see what I did there? It's a little reference to Team Rocket. I just want things to go back to how they were. I mean, maybe I just want to be a kid again. I don't know. But yeah, it just seems a lot more rough now to enjoy this or get into it. Okay, I'm done talking about this. So that's about all. I was just upset that I got my stuff stolen. I really wanted to open it. I was looking forward to that Garchomp, which I probably wouldn't have gotten anyway, but it would have been a fun little video to do for the first time to actually open a booster box with you guys. But yeah, maybe I'll be checking out this card show coming up near my area soon. Maybe I'll do a little video about it, bring you guys along with me and see how it goes. But yeah, that's about it for now. Until the next one, bye-bye. Get out. Oh yeah, before I forget, one last thing. Quick shout out to my cousin for giving me his Pokemon cards before he moved. He gave me some of his favorite ones. It's a Rainbow Primarina. That's just one of them. Yeah, the camera is not catching it too well, but it's a really good looking card. And now I'm going to be hooked on collecting rainbows again. So thanks, buddy. I hope you're doing good over there.